Today, we remember the incredible Loni Anderson, a true television legend whose impact on the entertainment world is impossible to overstate. Her presence on screen was magnetic, and her influence reached far beyond the roles she played. Her passing leaves a void in Hollywood and in our hearts, as fans and fellow actors alike reflect on the joy and inspiration she brought to so many lives. With her signature platinum blonde hair and dazzling, unforgettable smile, Loni Anderson became an icon of late 70s and early 80s television, lighting up every room she entered and every scene she graced. But her legacy is so much more than beauty or glamour. Loni was a woman of depth, intelligence, and remarkable talent who brought authenticity and heart to every character she portrayed. Loni was a brilliant comedic actress and a trailblazer who shattered stereotypes, proving that women could be both funny and formidable in a male-dominated industry. Her most iconic role, Jennifer Marlowe on WKRP in Cincinnati, turned the dumb blonde trope on its head. She was the smartest, most capable person in the room, always one step ahead and never afraid to speak her mind. Loni inspired a generation, showing that women could be glamorous, intelligent, and ambitious all at once. She became a role model for young women who saw themselves in her strength and confidence. She became a style icon, but more importantly, she represented a new kind of empowered female character on television, one who was unapologetically herself and unafraid to break the mold. Even in the public eye, through high-profile marriages and tabloid headlines, she handled fame with grace, dignity, and a sense of humor that endeared her to millions. Loni taught us to face challenges with our heads held high, to persevere through adversity, and to always stay true to ourselves no matter what the world might say. Her influence went far beyond a single role. She made us laugh, made us think, and showed us what it means to be a star with substance, using her platform to uplift others and advocate for causes she believed in. From her early days as a young actress with big dreams to her recent return to our screens, Loni never lost that special sparkle or her passion for her craft. She was known for her kindness and generosity, both on and off set, always taking time for her fans and supporting her colleagues with warmth and encouragement. Today we celebrate a trailblazer, a television queen, and a beloved personality whose light will continue to shine through her timeless work and the lives she touched. Loni Anderson's legacy is one of strength, wit, and enduring inspiration, a reminder that true stars never fade, and their stories live on in the hearts of those they inspired. Loni Anderson's remarkable journey began far from the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, in the heart of St. Paul, Minnesota, a city known for its icy winters and close-knit communities. She was born there in 1945, growing up surrounded by the warmth of family and the traditions of Midwestern life, where neighbors looked out for each other and dreams were often shaped by the changing seasons. Her father, a dedicated environmental chemist, and her mother, a graceful model, gave Loni a unique blend of intelligence and elegance. From an early age, she was encouraged to be curious, creative, and confident in her abilities. Even as a teenager, Loni stood out from the crowd. She was voted Valentine Queen at her high school, a sign of her charisma and the magnetic presence that would later define her career. But Loni's path to stardom was anything but straightforward. She began with the smallest of roles, including an uncredited appearance in the film Nevada Smith, where she learned the ropes of the industry from the ground up. She steadily worked her way up, landing guest spots on popular shows like SWAT and The Incredible Hulk, each role a stepping stone that brought her closer to her dreams. Balancing motherhood with the relentless grind of auditions, Loni brought a fierce Midwestern work ethic to Hollywood, never letting setbacks slow her down. Her story is one of perseverance and self-belief. She didn't wait for fame to find her. Instead, she chased it, learning, growing, and refining her craft with every opportunity that came her way. Those early years were filled with small parts, long hours, and hard work. But Loni never lost sight of her dream, always pushing forward with determination. She was always in the driver's seat, steering her own destiny and determined to make her mark in a competitive industry. So when her big break finally arrived, Loni was more than ready. She had earned every moment through resilience and hard work. Loni's rise from the snowy streets of Minnesota to the sun-drenched avenues of Hollywood is a testament to her grit, ambition, and unwavering belief in herself. She paved her own way to stardom, setting the stage for her unforgettable role at WKRP in Cincinnati, and inspiring countless others to follow their dreams no matter where they begin. In 1978, Loni Anderson became a household name, forever changing the landscape of American television. She stepped into the role of Jennifer Marlowe on WKRP in Cincinnati, a sitcom that would soon become a cult classic. What could have been a one-note background character became, in Loni's hands, the heart and brains of the show, someone audiences couldn't help but root for. Jennifer was beautiful, but also whip-smart, loyal, and quietly powerful, radiating a confidence that was rare for women on TV at the time. Loni's performance shattered the dumb blonde stereotype. Jennifer was the most competent, well-read, and financially savvy person at the station, always several steps ahead of her colleagues. She handled every crisis with calm authority, her quiet confidence a revelation for female sitcom characters, and her presence brought a new sense of respect to the role. Loni's subtle wit and perfect comedic timing made Jennifer both aspirational and hilarious, delivering lines that were as sharp as they were funny. Fans respected her. She was the friend you wanted, the colleague you needed, and the role model you didn't know you were missing. Before Jennifer, women like her were often just eye candy. Loni changed that forever, opening doors for more complex female characters in sitcoms. She proved a woman could be glamorous and powerful, sexy and smart, and that these qualities could coexist in one unforgettable character. Jennifer Marlowe became a cultural milestone, thanks to Loni's thoughtful, groundbreaking portrayal, which resonated with viewers across generations. She inspired viewers and redefined what women could be on television, showing that strength and intelligence were just as captivating as beauty. Loni Anderson's Jennifer wasn't just a sitcom character, she was an icon, a symbol of possibility, and a trailblazer for generations to come. Loni's work as Jennifer Marlowe didn't just win over audiences, it earned her critical acclaim. She was nominated for 2 Primetime Emmy Awards and 3 Golden Globes for her role on WKRP in Cincinnati. These honors recognize the depth and nuance she brought to a character that could have been a cliché. Loni's performance was a subtle revolution. She infused Jennifer with intelligence, dignity, and quiet authority. Her comedic timing and understated strength set a new standard for female roles in sitcoms. The industry took notice. Loni was redefining what women could be on TV. Her nominations weren't just personal achievements. They were a victory for smart, empowered female characters. Loni Anderson became an icon, not just for her beauty, but for her talent and vision. Hollywood finally saw that women could be complex, capable, and worthy of serious acclaim. In the 1980s, Loni Anderson and Burt Reynolds were Hollywood's ultimate power couple. Their romance, which began on the set of Stroker Ace, captivated the public and defined an era of celebrity culture. Their marriage in 1988 was a spectacle, and together they adopted their son, Quentin. For a time, they seemed to have it all: fame, love, and a family in the spotlight. But intense media scrutiny took its toll, and their highly publicized divorce in 1994 became one of Hollywood's most talked-about splits. Loni bravely shared her side in her autobiography, reclaiming her narrative. Despite the heartbreak, she emerged stronger, focused on her son and her career. The Burt and Loni years were a whirlwind of glamour and challenge, testing her resilience. Through it all, Loni maintained her dignity and grace. She proved herself a true Hollywood survivor, weathering storms with strength. After WKRP, Loni Anderson refused to be typecast. She starred in her own sitcom, Easy Street, and became a queen of made-for-TV movies, tackling dramatic roles far from her comedic roots. Loni's range surprised audiences. She brought glamour and depth to every project. She adapted to changing times, making guest appearances and even poking fun at her own image. In recent years, she delighted fans with a comeback in Ladies of the 80s, A Diva's Christmas. Her career was a masterclass in longevity. Over 5 decades, she constantly reinvented herself. Loni's dedication to her craft and her ability to evolve kept her relevant and beloved. She showed that true star quality never fades. Her legacy is one of reinvention, resilience, and enduring talent. Off-screen, Loni Anderson's greatest joy was her family. She was a devoted mother to Deidre and Quentin and cherished her role as a grandmother. In 2008, she found lasting love with musician Bob Flick, proving it's never too late for happiness. Loni's warmth extended to her friends and colleagues. She was known for her kindness and generosity in an often competitive industry. Her friendships, especially with her Ladies of the 80s co-stars, reflected her gracious spirit. Those closest to her remember her as a loving matriarch and steadfast friend. The joy she found in family and friendship was the true secret to her sparkle. Loni built a life rich in love and meaningful connections, shining brightly both on and off screen. News of Loni Anderson's passing brought an outpouring of love from friends, colleagues, and fans. Tributes highlighted her kindness, professionalism, and grace. She was as lovely off-screen as she was on. Morgan Fairchild called her the sweetest, most gracious lady, echoing the sentiments of many. Crew members remembered her respect for everyone on set, no matter their role. Loni's legacy isn't just in her performances, but in the positive impact she had on those around her. Her family will honor her privately, while fans worldwide celebrate her unforgettable moments. Loni Anderson was more than a star. She was a beloved presence whose warmth touched countless lives. How will we remember Loni Anderson? As an icon, a pioneer, and a woman who redefined what it meant to be a star. She dismantled stereotypes, showing that beauty and intelligence could go hand in hand. Loni's resilience through fame, heartbreak, and reinvention inspired millions. Her kindness set her apart in Hollywood. She was as gracious as she was glamorous. Loni's warmth radiated from the screen and in real life. She leaves behind a legacy of laughter, style, and strength. Her performances and her spirit will continue to inspire generations. Thank you, Loni, for the joy and the memories. We will miss you, but your light will never fade. Stay with us as we continue to honor the legends who shape our world.